Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and CharVision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on CharVision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is CharVision.
That's right. It's CharVision time.
Oh my goodness, Tony! I miss you.
I miss you too.
I miss not being in the studio. And just so everybody knows, Sonny's here. Oops, that's his ball. As soon as I know I'm going to do the show, he brings his ball to me and he thinks it's time to play, or he's got to go out potty. I mean, he just wants the attention of the energy, I think. How is everybody out there? How are all my Char visionaries? I miss seeing you guys in the studio as well, and I'll be back there eventually. And so I was thinking today, I have students now that I'm teaching about their intuition, and I was thinking, there's so many people who watch CharVision who resonate with me, and I resonate with them because we all believe that we all have the gift of intuition and a psychic ability. So I was wondering if some of you could give me some of your experiences of when you knew you were intuitive, like you knew something, like maybe you met someone and you had a feeling not to trust them, but you went and you became friendly with them anyway, and you suffered the consequences because they really weren't honest or right. Or maybe you did listen and you accomplished great things with that person. So and I'm also going to be reading for you guys today, of course, but I just wondered if you have sorry about that. My computer likes to bing once in a while, so forgive me, everybody. So if you have any stories to tell me, I would love to hear them, because it just validates that animals have instincts, people have intuition. And, sometimes, you guys, if you don't listen to your intuition, it can mean a matter of life and death. Like sometimes and it's such a subtle thought. It's not like thunder and lightning and the voice of God saying, "Hello, my children, I'm here to protect you." It's more like, I just have this feeling I better go in the left lane. And you go in the left lane and the right lane has a car accident or something. So tell me a story. Do we have anybody, Tony?
Oh, no, there's nobody calling. Whatever, that's full.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm just going to kick my feet up and have some mint julep. I've by the way, I'm not a drinker, so I don't even know what's in a mint julep. What is in a mint julep?
Well, I know mint and a julep.
Oh, good. Good. Is it like a tulip but with a mint?
Yes, it's a. Never mind. I was going to say something, but we'll take a call.
Oh, come on. Are we R-rated?
Well, I was going to say julep, and you're Jewish, so.
Oh, well, right. It's
Jewish
funny.
tulip.
I thought the same. I thought the same. Okay, Sonny, you cannot bring your ball. He just thinks that's all we're here to do. So who's going to tell me a story?
How about 416? I think it's Sandy.
Sandy. Oh, 416. I know Sandy from Toronto. Oh. Sandy, is that you?
That is her.
It's me. How are you?
Oh, my God. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm really happy because I didn't have to put on makeup or do my hair, and I'm just in a really good mood tonight.
You sound fantastic.
Thank you. That's so sweet. Well, I know you have stories, so I would love for you. Okay, first of all, anybody in Toronto, Canada, or even outside of Canada, my friend Sandy Duncan, right?
Yes.
I don't know how you go. Do you go by Duncan or Sandy Duncan or just I don't know how you go by, but Sandy is an intuitive and a psychic.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
so,
Thanks, Char.
of course, how do people get a hold of you? And then tell us a story.
They can actually go to CanadaLightworkers.com. That's my website.
Canada.
And all the info is there.
Canada Lightworks.
CanadaLightworkers.com.
CanadaLightworkers.com.
Canada Lightworker. Thank you.
You're welcome. Wait, is it, we're getting a little delay. Is it worker or workers with plural?
Plural. It's workers.
Okay.
CanadaLightworkers.com. Yeah.
I don't want people to think I'm rude because it sounds like I'm talking over you, but there was a delay in our audio. So tell me a story.
No problem. Well, intuition for sure. When I was small, I was too young to go to my grandfather's funeral. My parents didn't want me to go.
Right.
And it was my first experience with intuition. And it was my mom's father. And they came back and we were having dinner. And they were they told me not to ask my mom any questions or upset her or that kind of thing. But I was little and I was curious. And at the table, I said, what was he wearing today?
Mm-hmm.
And my dad said, oh, don't ask that question. And I said, well, because I can see him in an overcoat and a blue suit and his fedora. And apparently they had those things at the funeral because that's what he was known for wearing. So they had his coat hanging and his fedora, and his blue suit is what he was wearing. But as a little kid, I got in trouble for seeing that.
Oh my.
So I got sent to my room and I was told not to talk about it anymore.
Oh, that's terrible that they did that to you. Oh my goodness. But
I didn't know any better.
No, of course you didn't know any better.
And he was on the stairs.
Unbelievable. Did you see the little boy?
But he was standing on the stairs.
Amazing. Did you see the little boy that was on my show?
Yeah, he was watching us.
That's crazy.
Yes, I did.
Wasn't he special?
He had his grandmother and his mother with him.
Oh, you did watch it.
He's,
I have validation.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, he's a star child, right, Char?
He must be. But the thing is that
he was so gifted.
And you were a star child and you saw your grandpa. And so what do you suggest to people whose children are psychic?
Just listen to them. Just be really patient and listen to them, and don't think they're crazy, because if it's safe for the child to share what they're seeing within their family, that is going to make a world of difference to that child growing up, and it'll help the family.
So did your parents ever accept your ability?
No, never.
Well, God bless you for embracing it and helping so many people with it.
Thank you. And God bless you too. Thank you very, very much. That's very kind.
Of course. You know I love you.
I love you too. I'm lucky to love you. I'm lucky to know you. Are you kidding?
Oh, you're so sweet. So tell us how people can get a hold of you again if they want readings.
They can go to the website, and it's Canada Lightworkers with an S.com.
Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you very, very much, and I'm looking forward to the rest of your show.
Oh,
Lots of love.
you. Thank you. Lots of love right back at you. Okay, she is lovely. She truly is lovely. Okay, Tony, who do we got?
Let's do a.
Tony, by the way, that was really good that you got her. It was hard for me to keep on the line with her because I kept having like a slow feedback and I kept talking over her words and I felt bad.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, it wasn't as bad as you think it was, but yeah, there must have been a little bit of delay. So
it was delayed.
Well, I think this is a first-time caller, so it's a 615, which I think is Nashville, or at least I know Tennessee. So let's
Tennessee.
Try. All right, Tennessee, you're on the line.
How are you?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for calling in. Where are you? Nashville, or where are you?
I'm actually in Palm Springs right now, but my phone number's from Nashville.
Do you want to come over?
Sure.
No, do you know I'm in Palm Springs?
Yeah, I actually had a reading with you maybe a couple months ago, and I think you were in Palm Springs then.
Oh, well, thank you for, do you live in Palm Springs or do you vacation or what?
I do now.
How do you like it?
I love it. Well, I'm actually from here, and I was born here. So we were traveling, and then when the pandemic hit, we happened to be here, so we stayed.
Why not? So do you have a story about your intuition?
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, the current story is that I wanted to come home, and I'm so grateful, and I really wanted to travel. So I was traveling for teaching this year, and I'm so grateful that we came to California and then stayed here during the pandemic because I really wouldn't want to be in our last home during the pandemic for many, many reasons. So even though the trip was challenging, it ended up great for us to be here, and I knew I wanted to go home. I didn't know why. So it led me back to Palm Springs after many years.
So do you feel like it was divine intervention that you ended up here?
Oh, definitely.
I agree.
Oh, yes.
But so how lovely that is that you're so protected. And don't you feel, even though there's a horrible pandemic and you know, we have to wear masks and, you know, everything's so sensitive about the virus and everything, to feel that empowered, that you are in a place that you love.
Oh, yes. I'm so grateful to be here. I can't even express. I'm very grateful for the spirits around me and those who helped me. And this was the best decision I could have made with their help.
It's so good. It's so good. So did you want me to read for you?
Sure, that'd be wonderful.
Okay, so are you or someone you're with looking to do something new with work?
Well, possibly both my partner and I. She's a therapist, but I do spiritual work. But yeah, it's often evolving.
or maybe finding a new place to do it?
Yes, we're definitely looking for a new place to do it. We haven't decided whether to stay in Palm Springs or move to LA and open a business there eventually.
I think you should stay put right now. Is it possible for you to do things virtually?
Oh, yes, I do.
I think you should stay put and do things virtually. And if you do something I don't think you'll like LA.
Okay.
I think if you do something there, maybe go there, once a month or twice a month or something, if you're going to do something like that. But I feel like
Okay.
the virtual things you do will be more empowering. And I
Great.
think, I feel that. And then they show me an M. It's either an M or an A initial person, but I don't know who this is.
An M or an A initial person.
Yeah. Is there a middle name like that? Is there a middle name? Is your middle name or your partner's middle name or?
Both of my partner and my last name starts with an M.
Oh, both of your last names start with M. Okay. I bet that's it.
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be expansion, but you have to be patient. I feel like you both need to be patient. Have you ever considered working in a healing environment that already offers healing things?
I have. I'm a Reiki master, and I know some other healing modalities.
Yeah,
Currently am selling lots of spiritual products like oils, like oil mixes for like
Right.
love and different.
I feel like there's an establishment that you or both of you will be working in that already exists that needs more practitioners. I think you should, and I see you doing things on your own as well. But I also see a place that you can open doors and find new clients, new people.
And do you think that could be local?
I think so. I think it's a place that already has people who walk in who have that interest. But I also
There was a wonderful. Sorry.
No, go on.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
No, go ahead. You know what? There's a delay on the phone, so sorry.
Oh, there was a wonderful center they had recently opened here, but I think they're closing it already.
You have to wait till the virus is over.
And
then more doors will be opening up for that kind of thing. Where was it? Where was the other center?
I think it's in Palm Desert, and I drove by and I saw for lease sign, and I'm not. Yeah, it might be for the entire building, so I'm not sure. I'll look into it more. Do you see my business continuing to grow?
Yeah, I just think it's going to take time. You have to be patient. I just feel like but it's growing now, right?
Yes, no, it has grown exponentially even during the pandemic, for which I'm very grateful.
That's fantastic. I just think I think you're gifted at what you do, and you just need to be patient.
Should I also be offering more readings, or is there anything else you see that I can help it to grow?
Yeah, I think all of it. I think you should offer all of it. Because I think that there's more opportunity coming. Did one of you have a health issue?
Yes, that'd be me.
Yeah, because I feel like you need to make sure you don't drain yourself.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been working as much. I'm unsure how much more I can take on.
Yeah, I just think you should monitor it, that you don't drain yourself. You need to boost your immune system and boost your adrenals.
Do you have anything else to recommend? I think there was a doctor you once recommended to me, and I'm not sure if you still recommend him or if there's
Dr. Brownstein.
Dr. Brownstein. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
He's in Michigan actually, but he's really he's really great at what he does. And he has a lot of books that you can read that would be helpful to you.
Great. Yeah, 'cause I have a Lyme co-infection.
A what?
A Lyme co-infection.
Oh, Lyme.
That's what I deal with.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually babesia.
I just feel like you should go online and look at Dr. David Brownstein and see what books he has that cover that, because I think it could be helpful to you.
Wonderful. Is there anything else you see that I should focus on or do that would be helpful for me regarding my career or my health?
And I think that's the best I would know right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, it's so good to talk to you. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you so much, and I hope to speak with you soon. And if you ever do anything in Palm Springs, I'll come to your classes.
Oh, that'll be great. Well, when COVID's over, we will.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, it's great to talk to you. Take good care.
You too. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Good stuff.
Have a good night.
Right?
All right. You want to take
Okay, so what's going on?
you want to take another one?
Well, I think I better. They'll get mad at me.
Right. All right, we have 724. I believe her name's Leslie, but we'll find out. 724, you're on with Char.
Hi, it's Leslie.
Hi. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm sending lots of hugs from Pittsburgh. I follow you all the time, so
Oh, you're so
nice to
sweet.
finally say hello.
Oh,
Yes.
that's so nice of you. Do you have any experiences with your own intuition?
Well, when I was a young girl, we lived with my grandparents and my great-grandmother, and she came to me. I have an older brother and sister, and it was around their birthday time in January, and she told me that she didn't think she would be here for their birthday, and to wish them a happy birthday for her. And she was in her early 90s, and we're Serbian Orthodox, so around our Christmas time, prior to that, towards the end of December, is when she passed. But prior to her passing, she didn't make it to see my brother and sister's birthday. But I saw an angel in the nighttime holding a Bible, glowing, tilting its head. And I remember panicking, running to my mom, saying, I saw an angel. And 3 days after that is when she passed.
Oh, my goodness.
And ever since then, I would always get dreams as I got older. And they were always like negative dreams of something bad happening that would actually happen to people that I knew.
Uh-huh.
So it scared me, and I kind of pushed it away with that feeling. And I feel bad that I did that, but it was always something negative. But it was an interesting experience when I was younger, for sure. And it always interests me. So
what do you mean it was a negative experience? What do you mean by that?
well, for example, I would have a dream that my brother's friend broke his knee and was wearing, I visioned what he was wearing, where it took place, and it was always bad things that would happen to people that would actually happen like the very next day. I would have dreams that were negative, that would hurt. They would get hurt, or someone was in an accident, or a friend received bad news. So it was always happening in a negative way in my dreams.
Uh-huh.
And then it would happen the next day with the person. So that was a little eerie for me.
Wow. That's crazy,
Yes.
right?
But I love talking about these things. It is.
And do you pray?
I do.
And do you do the white light and the mirrored egg that we talk about?
Yes, yes. I always listen to you with that, and I love that.
Like energetically, it really works.
Yes, it
Right?
does. It really, truly does. I'm a true believer.
Yeah, I can tell you're a believer. So, can I ask you something?
Oh, sure.
So, do you have somebody that's an S or C initial family?
An S. I do a C,
Is that a female or male?
a female.
Is she spelled C-A or C with an N in it?
There's an N in it.
It's not Christine or
It's Courtney.
Courtney. Who is that?
That's my sister.
Are you close with her?
Yes.
Is there a male with her? A male?
No male.
Does she want to meet somebody?
We would love for her to meet somebody. We call her Mother Teresa. She's such an angel or an earth angel to our family, and she's always taking care of us and very giving and doesn't take that time for herself. And we would love for her to one day meet somebody.
Who's J or G?
J. There's a J.
Is that a male?
Yes.
Is it J-O or J-A?
J-E.
Is there a Jeffrey
Jeff.
or Jeffrey or Jerry?
Yes, that's Jeffrey. He's my husband.
He's your husband. Okay. I think I'm
Yes.
picking up on your husband. And is your husband really sweet to Courtney?
He is, yes.
Does she spend a lot of time with you guys?
Well, because of COVID, we haven't seen them for quite some time. My mother and her live together, and we're trying to protect them with my mother's autoimmune disease. So we haven't seen them for a while, but we communicate daily, like 10 times a day. We're really close with our family, but we haven't physically seen them for a while.
But it's smart, especially if your mom has pre-existing condition. But
Yes.
yes. But I'm thinking, I don't know. I mean, I think I don't know. I just think that she's more dedicated to taking care of your mom than finding her own romantic life.
Yes, she is. That's for sure who she is.
And I think it's what she wants now. I think it's what she wants.
Yes. Yes,
I don't
it
know.
is.
I mean, I do think that there would like there would be opportunity for romance with her, but I don't think she's going to do that right now. I think she's just going to, I think she made her mind up.
Yeah, she's very goal oriented. I know she's trying to find another job because she's been in this one for so long, and she's working long, hard hours, and I know that that's her focus, and, you know, family is her focus, and
yeah,
I've always admired her for that.
But I also think there will be a day where she might have different interests when she's older.
Yes, I agree.
And so, you know, everybody's different. Everybody has their own needs and wants in life. And I just feel like she's, she doesn't care about romance right now.
No, she doesn't.
She really doesn't care.
No, and I say more power to you. Sometimes it's smarter that way.
I agree.
Yes, but we're very close, and our family is everything. And as long as I say everyone has their health and they're happy, that's all that matters.
Is there an M, an A or an M? Is your mom an A or an M?
My mom is an R, an
No,
A.
that's not her
an
middle
M.
name. Or is your grandma?
My grandmother is a D.
No, I'm getting an A or an M or a last name like this or a middle name.
My middle name is an M.
Your middle name's an M. Is your middle name
Yes.
M-A or M-I?
M-O. M-O.
Oh. Were you concerned about your health?
No, I'm a mom of 3 boys during COVID and homeschooling, and it's very exhausting and time consuming, but
So
I wouldn't change it. But I know
You know what?
I was just, what?
Well, I just think, obviously, logically, you need more rest, but
Yes.
you need to take better care of boost your own immune system.
Yes, for sure.
Because you're not taking care, you need to take care of you, and you need more sleep.
I do. I try to tell my husband that, and he giggles every time I tell him that. But it is true. Your body needs that rest.
You have to make yourself get that rest because you don't want to get run down.
No, that's for sure. I feel it.
Dorothy, or
that's my grandmother, Dorothy.
She's here.
Oh my goodness. That's my grandma who passed. She was like a mother to us.
Well, she still is. She's just being that in the spirit world. And I feel like she knows what's going on. I think so does your mom take supplements? Is this your mom's mom?
Yes, it is my mother's mom.
And is your mom
my mother.
Okay, I'm not allowed to give out medical advice, but I would look into boost her immune system, your mom, like Myers IVs and Buffered C. I think that would be good for her.
Okay, that I will definitely tell her that, because she's always the one too saying we need to take better care of ourselves, and she does it for everybody else but herself, and I will definitely tell her that.
Yeah. Well, good. God bless you for being such a good mom, and now you're a teacher and a mom.
Thank you.
You're teaching online,
yes,
right?
Yes, we're doing it through the school district, and we're finally getting into a routine. So we're fingers crossed. As long as everyone stays healthy, that makes me happy. So as long as I know we'll be okay, that's all that matters to us.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I give so much credit to the parents, the young parents now who are doing teaching over Zoom and over social, whatever it's called, over Zoom and technology, and it's just so hard. It's just so hard.
It is hard.
I don't know how you guys are doing it.
It is. And one advice I have to anybody is it's just temporary. Each day it's a phase, but if I just tell myself it's just temporary, we'll get through this, we can get through anything.
Virtually, that's the word.
Yes.
We're virtually, yeah. And
yes.
I agree with you. You'll get through it. But you just need to know that
will.
Dorothy is woohoo, very happy to be around everybody. She's talking about something.
Oh.
I don't know if there was a birthday or an anniversary or something between October or November.
Oh, it's my anniversary with my husband in October.
She's wishing you a very happy anniversary.
Oh, that brings tears to my eyes. Oh, it really, truly does.
That makes me so happy. You are delightful and
And-
lovely, and I
Oh,
appreciate that you even took the time to listen to my show when you could be sleeping.
oh no, this is what I do every Friday night, and I always send my love from Pittsburgh. I'm the Pittsburgh girl, so.
Well,
Aw.
I'm sending
And
my
I-
love right back to you and to everybody in Pittsburgh.
Oh, thank you. And do you think that my grandmother feels that we'll all be okay? My mother and our house will be okay?
Yeah, but your mom really cannot go to stores.
No.
Stores? Is she going to stores?
No, she doesn't go anywhere.
Good. As long as she's home doing nothing, she's okay.
Yes, and I hope one day to see her soon and give her a big hug.
I understand. It's not easy now. It's not easy for anybody.
No.
I just feel
No,
so bad.
it's not.
I feel so bad for people who have lost loved ones and they're dying in hospitals and they can't even go there to hold their hand or to love them or to even get to the funerals. It's just.
No, we lost a great uncle of mine 2 weeks ago from it. So it's
Wow.
It's serious.
It is.
If everyone can just be mindful.
But you know what? We're going to repeat what you said. Tell everybody what you said about it.
It is just temporary.
Just temporary, you guys. Just temporary.
Yes.
Thank you so much for
It
calling.
is.
You're
Oh,
lovely.
Thank you so much. You take care and have a wonderful, blessed weekend.
Thank you. You too, honey. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You. So, Tony,
Yes, ma'am.
are we taking a little break and we'll be
Yes.
right back, you guys. We'll take another call.
All right, we'll be right back after these messages.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, it's Sunny and Char, and I just wanted to answer a couple questions. People have been calling the office and texting and emailing. Do I do private sessions? Well, yes, I do. And I love reading for my clients. I do phone, Skype, FaceTime, and in person if we're in the same city. I also teach intuition. So if you have an interest in doing that, or if you're interested in getting your family together and you want a group reading, I do those as well. So just call 248-909-2427, and I look forward to reading for you. Thanks.
All right, we're back with CharVision.
Hey, Sunny, that's Sunny saying hi to everybody. Sunny, you give him the what for. Say you have no business walking by. You tell him. Okay, Sunny, that's enough. Okay, good boy. He's taking care of mommy. Thank you. You know, everybody sees Sunny on my lap and he's so quiet and he doesn't say anything. And he's so noisy when he's like not on my lap. Okay, who's next? Who do we got?
Let's see. We got 216. I believe it's Denise. We'll just find out.
216. Denise, you must be in Ohio.
I am, and I just knew you were going to pick me.
Well, it's
That's
Tony.
the only intuition I have.
Okay, but that's intuition. Now, listen, don't underestimate that. That's intuition. And Tony is the one that chose you because I don't even know who calls in. He's got the board and he's at the studio. I see nothing but a green circle with a white telephone on it. That's all I see.
You're
Well,
welcome.
thanks to Tony then.
Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome.
So,
Yay.
and so, okay, so are you from Cleveland? Is that it?
Well, I'm kind of in the middle of Cleveland and Akron.
Yeah, because last week we
But I
had.
always say Cleveland because it.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You said last week you were because
Oh,
the
last
president
week.
was here.
I had a.
Last
I
week,
had a-
yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I had a. But I had a caller from last weekend, and we were talking about Cleveland and the Flats. Have you been to the Flats?
Yeah, they're not. I don't think they're there anymore. I think too
Okay,
many
so-
people fell off the pier and drowned
I'm
because they were
aging- I'm
drinking
aging
too much.
myself. I am aging myself. So, do you ever see spirits? Do you don't have any haunted places around you, do you?
No, not that I know of. I have more of, I was getting a lot of signs from my husband, but he's kind of stopped all that.
Okay.
So,
Your husband who passed away.
yeah.
So, I'm going to tell you what I'm learning. When somebody first passes away, they're like more connected to the energy of the earth, so they learn to use like electricity or turning TVs on and off or lights flashing on and off.
Yeah, I had a lot of those, yeah.
Yeah. And then as time goes on, they're not around as much. But then they come back like maybe in a dream where you really need to know something, and it'll be symbolic.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, I actually kept a dream book there for a while, and in fact, it was a reading I had with you, and you told me about a dream. I didn't remember it, but you said to look back that he had called me in the dream, and I had because you don't remember it later. And when I read the dream book, I was like, you had already told me to look into it, and we've had several conversations, you and I, and it's turned my grief around because there for the longest time I was just walking with a dark cloud over me, and then I think it was divine intervention that I actually won a reading with Alicia, your sister, and drove up there, and they through what was John Edward, was it Evolve or something? So I had signed up for the membership, and they called me and said, oh, I won a free reading. And I drove up to Michigan, and they filmed it. It was on YouTube, I guess, for a while. And that was interesting. So then she goes, I think my sister can help you more. And that's how, yeah, I was really directed to you. It was really amazing. So, and the first thing you had said was you saw the number 8, and that my husband told me we'd be together forever, and that broke the cloud, the dark cloud.
Wow, that you really are making me feel so happy that I was able to help you, and my sister Alicia was able to help you, and John was able to help you. I mean, it was a chain of events. It was kind of a team effort.
It really was. It was like I was directed because he was coming. I used to watch him when he was on the Sci-Fi Channel, and because I was always so afraid of eternity, and it just sounded so bleak, and I liked the idea of, the proof from beyond. So after my husband had died, I go, let's see when's John what he's doing, and I looked it up, and he was going to be in town in a couple days. So I right away bought tickets. Wow. That was another intuition, I think. And then he said, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that was your intuition. Go ahead. And he said,
yeah, well, then that's when he started that. It wasn't Evolve. It was something else.
I know. It was called Infinite Quest.
Yeah. And so he said, oh, you get 3 free days or something on it. So I signed up for it, and that's when it all started then.
What's interesting? And then I haven't talked to John in, I don't know, a few weeks. We text, but I hadn't talked to him. I talked to him today. That's so interesting.
He is something else. I can never understand how he can talk so fast and still be hearing them on the other end. How does he hear and talk at the same time?
I have no idea.
But you know what I mean? He just talks so fast, and it was like, well, don't you have to listen for a while? And then
so special. So special.
It's amazing.
Well, thank you so much for sharing all your stories with us, and thank you for being so supportive. It means the world to me.
Yeah, I had come up. I met Nicole at the house in Michigan. I had drove up to meet you, and then I had written a book on grief, and I sent that up there to you. And so that I feel like that's my mission to.
That's right. What is your book so people can look for it?
It's called Get a Puppy, and it's like myths and misunderstandings about grief, because that's what somebody said to me, real sarcastic, after my husband passed. He was like, "Oh, just get a puppy," and it was like, my 34-year marriage can be replaced by a dog. I was like, I had 4 dogs at the time, so it wasn't really going to help me. Wow. But so it's kind of like all the things that people say to you that have never experienced grief.
How can people get your book, Get a Puppy?
It's on Amazon.com.
Okay. Well,
and it's called Get a Puppy.
And what's your name?
Denise Angus, Angus.
Oh, yeah, I know your name. Thank you so much for calling.
Yay.
God bless you.
I'm glad you remember my name.
Of course I do.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. What a sweetheart.
Very sweet. You've had some really good, sweet callers tonight.
Really nice. And meanwhile, in the middle of everything, my nephew keeps texting me.
Nephew, quit it.
I keep saying, I'm on the air. I'm on the air. Okay, let's get another caller.
We have time for one more. And
yeah, why not?
862, and I believe it's Patricia.
Hi, Patricia.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Patricia.
Hi, how are you? I was not expecting to get you.
Oh, well, where do you live? Where's 862?
I actually live in New Jersey.
Oh, how great.
It's my cell phone. Yeah, it's my cell phone number.
Okay. So did you want a reading? Is that what you call?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I need to know if there's a Marie or Mary or Margaret and M.
No, not no.
Did you have a grandmother like this? I know I get M's a lot, but is there an A or an M?
An A.
Is that
an A?
Is the A a female?
Yes, a female. Yes.
Is it spelled A-N or A-L?
A-N.
Like Anna or Ann?
Angie.
Angie. Who is this?
Angela. That's my grandma.
And she's deceased, right?
Yes, she is.
I'm so sorry. Sonny, stop it. Sonny.
Oh, no, please. I have 3 dogs. I'm expecting them to bark any second.
Are you okay? I want to make sure.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I foster dogs, so I'm so used to the barking.
Oh, God bless you. Okay, that's great. So
that's fine.
People walking by, of course they walk by during my show. They don't walk by all day long, but during my show they walk by.
Of course.
So, okay, so your grandma must be here. And who's Joseph? Or John or Jay?
I have some uncles that passed.
I was going to say like
Jay.
Might have been uncle.
My uncle Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my Uncle Joe. I had an Uncle Joe that passed a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah. And do you know if he worked with his hands? Somebody's in here.
I'm not really sure.
Somebody's in here who worked with their hands or tools. Do you know who that is?
I'm not really sure. They might have. He might have.
And
I was pretty young when he passed.
Who is Bill or Bob or Robert or?
Oh, my Uncle Bobby. That's on my father's side. I was thinking my mom's side. That's my Uncle Bobby who passed away not too long ago.
I feel like
that's on my dad's side.
And did you go to his funeral or?
Yes, I did actually. Yeah.
I feel like he knows that you sent your condolences. He knows that he is grateful for the prayers and the love that you shared with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, is there somebody named Peanut or P, or is there an animal named Peanut? Is there a person named Peanut? No, or a nickname Peanut?
No.
Okay.
Not that I know. Oh, Well, P. My mom used to call, because my name is Patricia. My mom used to call me P.
Nickname with P?
P. She always called me P, my mom. Yeah.
Is your mom deceased?
Yeah, she passed away last year.
Somebody's calling you P.
Yeah, that's my mom. My mom passed away last year. Yeah.
Okay, so your mom's spirit's with you. Your mom's watching over you.
Oh, yeah. She lived with us. My dad still lives with us.
Yeah, but
she lived downstairs from us.
Yeah, but she still. I don't know. She still sits. Did she sit in the corner of the couch?
No, she sat in a recliner.
Or a recliner. Okay, I don't know. I just feel
downstairs.
I feel like she still goes down there and sits down there. But
probably because my dad has not got rid of her recliner. It's still there. It's still there.
But there's also
he won't.
Showing me a couch. Who's on the couch? Your dad?
My dad's on his own recliner. He got rid of the couch.
They got rid of the couch. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm seeing it like that. But anyway, I feel like your mom still visits. Well, so they just had 2 recliners down there, and they live down there.
Yeah, I mean, they used to have a couch, but he did get rid of it before she passed, so that he can put 2 recliners in.
That's nice. She's talking about.
Yeah.
She's talking about this for some reason. I don't know why. She
spent a lot of time on the couch. She passed away from dementia, so she spent a lot of time on the couch.
On the couch, yeah, because
a lot of time on the recliner, I should say. Yeah, and he's just having a hard time getting rid of.
I'm seeing either a Afghan or a blanket or a blanket or an Afghan on the couch. That's what she's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, she always had a specific blanket that my dad finally just put away. It took him a long time to put that away, but she always had that. And actually, there were blankets. He just asked me if I went into their closet and took out blankets, because there were blankets that fell. And I told him I did not take them out. So I don't know if she did that herself.
She's showing me the blankets, and she's saying it's her, because she used to use the blankets on the couch, and then the way she's showing it to me, I can only say what I see. And then she was pointing to the blankets, and she must have been the one to make them fall out of the closet.
She must have been. Yeah, because I have no idea how they fell.
So you got to let your dad know that his wife was doing that, and that's what happened.
Yeah,
anyway,
he's not a believer though, Char. He's not a believer. I keep telling him. That's
okay. Doesn't matter as long as he's a good person. We don't care. As long as he's kind and loving.
Is.
As long as he's kind and loving. And guess what? He's going to have a very big surprise when he crosses over. I mean, a big surprise.
Yeah, he's very sad. Very, very sad. He hasn't taken it very well, even though he took care of her for a long time. But he's extremely sad. It's still extremely sad. I know it is.
You should read the book that the other lady wrote that was just on the caller before you. Anyway, I didn't realize what time it is.
Yes, I heard that.
I think Tony's got other people coming in the studio, so I got to.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay, Char. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking my call. I really do.
Of course, it's my pleasure. Thank Tony. He's the call picker.
Thank you.
Okay, God bless you. Be well.
Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome.
You too. Thank you, Char.
Thank you, sweetie. Okay, so I just want to thank Tony Sweet. You are an angel on earth for helping me.
You.
I want to thank everybody who's listening to CharVision tonight. I appreciate that you're accepting me as like an audio only show too, because it means a lot to me. And I'm still doing private sessions. You can go to char.net, char.net. And I'm teaching now if you're interested. So you can also call 248-909-2427, 248-909-2427. God bless you. Be well. And remember, intuition will take you places logic never could. Bye-bye.
All right, my dear.
Thank you, my angel.
Sorry, yeah, the people after you were like, "We're ready," and I'm like, "I'm coming."
Oh, I know. I could feel